Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye-ya. Bye-ya. Bye. Alright, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, let's get into it. Who really runs the raza music? Who really runs the Chicano genre of rap? Well, ¿sabes qué? I'm going to give you my opinion, my perspective on it, because it ain't one group or the other. It ain't one side or the other. It's one man right now. Pretty much, man. He's got the game sold up. And we're going to talk about it. Now, as you can tell by that thumbnail, you see the homeboy Julio Gatos right there, and you see ese Bozo, right? And no doubt about it, those two guys are very influential in a menudo style in a direct fashion when it comes to the Chicano rap game. Now, why do we call it Chicano rap? Because there's a whole lot of Chicanos doing it, but not necessarily Chicanos. There's also Mexicanos, there's also Salvadorians, Guatemalans, vatos from Nicaragua, vatos from fucking, I don't know where, there's vatos riding camels from Egypt. There's a lot of different people doing it, but at the same time, it's always been labeled Chicano rap ever since Chicano, and I'm brown and proud, right? Ever since that moment right there, they threw a label on it, Sas, and that was it. We ran with it, right? So Chicano rap, when I think about Chicano rap music, I think about people like Young Yigs, Babyface Wood, Big Tone, Woody Wood, right? I think of people like Speedy Loke, Darkroom Familia, Mr. Night Owl, Little One, Mr. Criminal, King Little G, Dopey, right? Grifo, Bozo, Swifty Blue. These are the people that I think about. But there's also one guy that stands out above all the rest. And he's not necessarily a rapper. He does rap from time to time, but he's more of an entrepreneur, more of a boss. I spit all over the place. It's too early for this shit, right? He's more of a boss, okay? He's more of the J Prince of the West Coast when it comes to Chicano rap. And that's one Julio Gatos, right? A lot of people lately have been talking about, well, we run Chicano rap, and this and that, and boo 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 boo. I don't even understand. It's like Charlie Brown, wah 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 wah. It's all talk, man. Now everybody's entitled to their own opinion, their own space. That's it. Hey, freedom of speech. Everyone can say what they want to say, but what they say isn't absolutely true. There's no merit behind it. There's no facts. Okay, the fact remains that only one man has prospered to that whole other level. Okay, and that's Julio Gatos. Okay, he took it from making it a West Coast thing with West Coast rappers to making it worldwide. Okay, he's the man. GT Digital, he's the man that if you want to really get in the game as a young fucking Latino, if you really want to make it, humps, you got to go through him. Now, of course, there's other doors and other avenues you can go. There's a lot of Africanos, a lot of blacks, a lot of African-American brothers, man, that if you could sign on to them, so I was getting, sky is the limit. Orale Birdman, put some respect on my name, right? If you fuck with them, you're on. Okay, you're on like a motherfucker. But at the same time, when it comes to the Latino market, when it comes to our people, Gatos is the standard. He's the gold standard, or maybe even the fucking platinum standard. Now, a lot of people hold on to that north-south animosity. They just can't stop it, humps. Even in 2022, it's still there. It's always going to be there, I guess. As much as people like myself and those around me try to struggle for unity and rock that narrative and show everyone that, hey, if we all just get along, there's a bigger bag for people. There's more opportunity. We try. I said, don't blame me. You know what I mean? I ain't no fucking rapper. Back in the days, I was a capper, allegedly, right? But nowadays, I rock that narrative of unity because I'm trying to do something for the youth. What I'm trying to do is open up doors and show them that there's a better way, man. If you come together, you can have power like La Onda. Carlos, come back! Nah, fuck him. He's gonna go there with the Sprinkleman, the polar bears, and they're gonna throw his ass off the tier. We know how that goes, right? Now, trip out. Gatos is from up north in Northern California, which means he has fucked with the Norteños and put them on since the beginning of time. He has been that one. Back in the days, we had 3 people from Northern California that were putting people on. One was Woody in the Antioch area, Coco County Records. He was putting people on, man. He was doing the best he could for his homeboys from his barrio, for those around him. Hey, we ain't mad at him. And then, of course, you had Darkroom Familia, Pastor David Rocha, I Send My Love, Sir Dino, DJ MT. Them fellas were doing as much as they could for the Northern California raza. And they put a lot of gente on. Of course, we know how that worked out over time, man. That dissipated. Everybody went their own way. But they did do a lot, and they did set a lot of foundations and a lot of standards for a lot of guys up north. Now, of course, you had Toes. Now, Toes rocking up at the Frisco Mission District area. He was already smart enough, and he's seen the future. So not only did he do it for the black, but he started something called Black and Brown United. The only way to make it in this music game is to unite, just like I've been saying, right? And he was able to drop the first ever compilation of Northern California rap music, 17 Reasons, which I could bust that motherfucker right now to get fucking dread. Black and brown and putting game down. And I was doing this. Hit the block to have the hood soul. From the ghetto projects to the barrio. I was getting my issue on, right? Orderly Dre Dog, stand up. Messy Marv, keep smoking. And that was that, right? Now, lately, I've been hearing this Vato Bozo, and respects to Bozo, man. I got nothing but respects. Like I said, he's an intelligent individual. I'm not here to talk shit on that guy at all. But I've been hearing him voice his opinion concerning North and South issues. Trying to make things into political, I don't know, trying to go political with it, I guess, on the streets. Which, you know, it astounds me because I'm flabbergasted. That's it. Word of the day, right? And the reason is it's not a gang-related issue. People make it that, but it's not that. If you want to make it a gang-related issue when it comes to music, you're putting yourself in a caja, in a box. You're putting yourself in a little area, homes. The whole thing with music as an art, homes, and to get a bag off music is to expand your horizons, to be able to touch everybody so that everybody from every genre, from every fucking walk of life likes your music, homes, and then you're that one. Kind of like what Berner did. You feel me? You see what Berner did behind Gatos? You know Gatos found Berner, man, put him on like a motherfucker, right? You see what he did? That man's a global icon now. He's globally doing it. North and South, he fucks with whoever he wants to fuck with. And he's from Northern California. But the reason he's able to do that, he's achieved a certain level in the game. And once you achieve a certain level in the game, homes, no one gives a fuck about where you're from. They just know about where they're trying to get. And they know that if they fuck with you, they can get that big old bolsita. That one, you better not shout. You better not. Hoes, and hoes. They're going to get those too. You know, they're trying to be Santa Claus, right? And they're trying to do their thing. So people like that, once you get to a certain level, homes, you've passed other people up. You're on billionaire boy status, right? And that's where people are trying to get. Now, he did that with the help of one Julio Gatos. You know, so it doesn't matter who's running the game as far as Northern California rap, Southern California rap. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of respect for the Southern California rappers and things that they've been doing from the beginning of the time. LA, Southern California has always been ahead of the curve when it comes to the music, Hollywood, actors. Hey, there's no doubt about that. No one could deny it. That's just the fucking way it is. It doesn't matter who starts first, it matters who finishes last, right? That's the way I've always been taught. That's the way I've always thought. You know, hey, foundations are set, homes. Either way, no one is going away. Everyone's always going to be there. Guess what? You want to in on a secret, I say? Hey, Bozo, watch out. Just wait up. Knowledge you can't get in college. There's always going to be a Northern and a Southern California. Put that in your blind smoke it. I said, there's always going to be Northern California and Southern California. But even before that, there's always going to be California. Doesn't matter what side you're from, homes. If you're talented, you should you should be able to cross them barriers and them lines. So I was listening the other day and I heard a thing where Bozo was like, you know, the Southern California rappers are the ones that are really doing it. Northern California rappers basically ain't shit. They ain't got nothing on us. They ain't doing nothing. Okay, and like I said, nobody's doing nothing. Everybody's local, man. Who's really did anything in the game? You know what? Baby Bash and Lil Rob? Lighter shade of brown and Kid Frost, that's it. Cypress Hill, you can't count them vatos. They don't count you, right? Let me tell you, there's been very few and minimal exposure for the Latino artists when it comes to hip hop. The hip hop community shuns the Latino artists because They are scared of the unknown. So they don't want to get a pico de gallo in their neck. They don't know exactly what's going down. Okay, now we do, as big fans, as people that have listened to Southern California and Northern California rap. I hate to give them that labels, but it's already there. We know exactly what it entails. We know that it's just music, man, talking about realism and real life of the streets. But motherfuckers don't know that. They said, nah, them essays is different. Them NAs and them essays is way different. They're like, you seen American Beyonce? That motherfucker, he was a strong guy. That motherfucker, I fucking appreciate you, man. They're going to have us jonesing for their CDs like that. Nah, I'm good, right? Look, it ain't all about who's better. See, that's the fucking stigma we can't get over. No, we're better. No, you're better. You're better. We're better. Everyone's always going to believe and be proud of their values and where they come from. You can never convince the next man, Holmes, that your value was better than his. Hey, well, we got a better fucking carniceria over there. You don't understand. No, our carne asada is juicy, sister. You ain't never tried it? No, you know, hey, everyone in my water, not Charlie, because the way the sun hits, we got like a golden tan, eh? We're just better. You know, you don't get it, right? Fuck that. Even our elementary school, Holmes, they serve fucking tacos 3 times a week. That makes palo pura. We're real Mexicano. You know what I mean? Everyone's always going to have an argument why their value is better. You know what I mean? Hey, have you seen, there's all the haters of my water got big old nalga. Yeah, why is that why they're all over here, though? All the homegirls from your water over here? Are they? Just I'm from the wrong gang, eh? You know what I mean? Look, I'm telling you, there's always going to be an argument. There's always going to be that one person to dispel that argument. Truth of the matter is, every value is beautiful. Every value is unique. Every value, every hood, everything has a beautiful style, man, and a beautiful way they do things, and an ugly way they do things. It's just the way of the world. That's Spencer Holmes. I'm here to tell you, I can't sugarcoat it. No added preservatives. I'm going to give it to you raw, barrel, right? I'm going to give it to you doggy. When I tell you, hey, check this out. In the words of my homeboy fucking Dubs, hey, check this out, big dog. You know, in this video, right? We're going to keep it real. Now, when Bozo was saying that Southern California rap was leading the way and Northern California raps were just trying to hold on like in Vogue, I took offense to that. I shouldn't have, because I'm just a brown man, but I took a slight offense to that because I've been painting the picture and the narrative that everybody's the same, man. Now, I understand some people got a little bit more exposure. Some people are from an area, man, it's it area. You know, if you go down to LA, it's the land of the sun, man. Hollywood, palm trees, and bad bitches, right? And we already know that. It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, black pride, brown pride, and the sets again. However they say it, right? Fuck it. Tupac did it. You know, fill them up with unleaded. Half a tank. Now trip out. In a menudo style and direct fashion, in Northern California, they've been doing it too. Okay, and they've been doing it righteously because of that man right there on the thumbnail, Julio Gatos. Do you see that he has surpassed the North and South issues? Do you see that Southern California rappers are signing with him? People like Cash Money Lavish D are signing with him. There's a lot of people signing with this man because he's a mover and shaker in the industry. He gets shit done. And instead of belittling his progress, we should be proud that a brown man has achieved this much and is able and willing to put on everybody, regardless of where you're from. He doesn't see that geographical line. He sees money. Feria, a bolsita. Saca la bolsita. Doesn't matter if it's from Northern or Southern California. That's the mastermind there. That's a man that knows his place. That's a man, Holmes, that's out there trying to put on for the people. That's a real one. Okay? Anybody who has put on so long and still around over the years, man, you got to respect that. That's our Jay Prince. That's the Northern California Jay Prince. Okay? That's that one. Well respected in the streets. Always going to be respected, but is willing to put on for everyone. Swifty Blue, Lil Grifo. You know, people give him a hard time because they signed to this guy or they were in talks of signing. I'm not sure if the fucking ink got fucking, if it's still wet or, you know what I mean? I'm not sure exactly, you know, I'm not there. I'm not the mosquito fucking on the ass, right? So I don't know, you know what I mean? But what I do know for facts is that they did sit down and have meetings and that Gatos was willing to go that route. Now, there was a whole bunch of justification. Oh, he's a Norteño or he's not, or he was or he wasn't. That's neither here nor there. What is here is the fact that he's a fucking Chicano or a brown man, you know, actually I think he's Puerto Rican, from up north in Northern California that's putting on for everybody throughout the state. That's facts. So when Bozo goes around saying, hey, you know, we're the ones leading this industry, fuck them mother vatos, this is, you know, Chucky, get up. That's uncalled for. That's rather unintelligent. As much intelligence as I put on that guy's name, and I respect him, and I'll never disrespect the fact that, man, the Sur has been doing it first, man. I can't. It's just facts, right? Put some respect on the North name for once in your life. I understand that you were taught to know that's the enemiga and that's the other side, but times have changed, bro. There's an end to hostility. Stop being hostile. It's not all about slander and, hey, we're better than these guys and these guys ain't shit. They're just a bunch of lame farmers from up north. Nah, not anymore, Guess what? Everybody got a big five sporting good and can buy a shotty. Everybody got gold guns. Allegedly, I can't even say it right because YouTube might ban me. There's a lot of different things that everybody has that's exactly the same. Until people start putting respect on each other's names and start showing some, being civil and showing some respect, there's always going to be that drama. Unnecessary drama. Right now, we should be focused on getting a big-ass bolsita because right now, in this industry, it's wide open. It's our time. Goonies, this is my time. I'm taking all these fucking money, right? Out of the mouth. I need all that. Hey, you guys, we're here. It's this slot shit. Come on, one eye Willie, break bread like Jesus said. We're going to need our fucking bread and our wine. Right off the tech. We like to wear wine as a hush puppy. Give us ours, right? If we come together behind someone like Gold Toes, behind someone like High Power Records, behind different entrepreneurs in the game that have been putting on for so long. I give my respects to Capone. He's been doing it for his gente for a long time. Gold Toes stands out to me not because he's from Northern California. Fuck all that. It's because he's willing to accept anybody that's talented from any part as long as they're brown and they're proud. I'm not necessarily even brown, but he's giving the brown man a voice and an avenue to go. He's opening a lot of doors, bro. How can you deny that? There's a lot of young Southern California rappers right now that wish they could fucking be in the same room with Gold Toes. Just like there's a lot of young Northern California rappers that wish they could be in the same room with Gold Toes. Hey, Toes is the fucking gold standard, like I said, of the brown man music. Let's get on. I personally know the Vato, so it's all good. I have been, been able to talk to him, at certain times in life. Now, I have picked his brain, and he's a very smart individual. So for Bozo to be saying, hey, Vatos just want to be like Mike, they want to be like us. Hey, maybe some do. And maybe some dudes from down south want to be like guys from up north. We don't know. It could go back and forth. At the end of the day, none of that shit matters. What matters is that you're all brown and broke. In order to get some money, I'm just going to sign Gold Toes. They'll put you on, eh? You see, he's whining and dining. This man is a guy that surpassed California politics and surpassed California business, bro. He done went and set up a shop in Houston, man, and he's doing his thug dizzle. You know why? Because he found a central base, man, where Mexicanos ain't really tripping like that on each other as bad and as rough. I mean, there's turf politics. There's always going to be that, right? But as far as the whole Northern California, Southern California divide, bro, let's get over it already. I understand when you go to prison, you have to do what you have to do. Those are different politics. Those are different rules and regulations. But stop trying to bring those street politics out here to the guys, man, even concerning music. No, we can't fuck with you, because the way you beatbox and shit. Nah, bro, let that shit go already. So I'm addressing Bozo in this one. And I wanted to say some of those fucking comments that you're making, they sound rather childish and upsetting, eh? And you can say what you want. I don't give a fuck. You're a drop. I don't count. Yeah, I know. Get political again. This ain't the level 4 yard. What I'm saying as a brown man is, hey, you're a good rapper, bro. I'm not saying you have to fuck with Gold Toes to come up. You've been doing it, right? But I'm saying, hey, think about what you say before you say it. Because what you're doing, man, is you're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. There comes a time and a place for everything. Hey, behind closed doors, you want to talk to your homeboys? Fuck these vatos, man. Then do what you does. We already know that's coming. But if you want to prosper in the game, homes, and you want to spread the word of unity and brown man, well, guess what, homes? It's just not about Southerners being united, homes. It's about everybody being united. See, I don't spread the gospel Billy Graham style. Chicano, you turn to just one group or another. I spread it for all humanity and all people. I hope that everyone can get their fucking mind right. Do I think it's ever going to happen? It's going to be a hard road, and I'll probably never see it. They'll probably smoke me before smoke me before it happens. But at the end of the day, homes, I'm going to keep progressing and keep that same fucking energy. And that's just what it is. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there today. Shout out to the homeboy Goto. Shout out to Bozo. Shout out to all the real ones that are doing it, man. Let's come together, man, to make some real music and to make some real money. And, hey, Toad, Can I get it back? You know what I mean? Bang, bang. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, support everyone. Northern California music, Southern California music. It's all California music, man. Let's support each other. Hey, motherfuckers will support Too Short and Need 40 from down south. Motherfuckers from Northern California will support Tupac and Dr. Dre and Eazy-E. But you can't support Mexicanos from fucking down south and up north? You better get your mind right before you shine right, Holmes. Sprinkle in the woods. What about MGK? Well, he's not from California, but fuck it. He got Megan Fox, so we'll let him come in today. Anyways, go ahead and get your motherfucking groove on and your move on. You already know what it is, man. Hey, like and subscribe. If you're feeling this and you're loving Gunners Collective and you're like, damn, this motherfucker comes with the heat every single day, which I do, hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up, man. Come fuck with your boy one time for me. If not, you can hit me with the thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the unity of all people. Hey, I couldn't have said it better. Nobody does it better. Orale. Shout out and respects to all the rappers from North and South.